So now that we have our matches, what are we going to do with them? Well, what I want to do is put them all into a list box. So go back to your visual designer form and double click list box wherever it is. Yeah, there we go. And what I want to do is take every item that is on that page and put it into a list box in text format. So what we're going to do is create a for loop, and one thing that I was criticized on one of my early tutorials is that I didn't really explain what the for loop can be used for. So here, right here, we can use it. It's an example. You can use it to like loop through items in a group, and right here we're going to loop through the matches in this match collection. So yeah, right. So it's going to create a simple for loop. So we'll do for each. We'll call it item code as match in matches, and that's saying okay, for each it's like creating a new variable item code as a match in matches, which is our group or our match collection of matches right here. We're going to do something with it. Now what we're going to do is we could just add the match to the list box, but that would just add the whole HTML source code. Now in an earlier tutorial we went over something called splitting strings, or split, whatever you want to call it, and we're going to use that here to split this HTML source code that we get, to strip it down just to the item name. So what we're going to do is we're just going to say listbox one dot items dot add, and then in brackets we're going to say we're going to say item code dot value dot split, and then in brackets we're going to say what we want to split it by, and what we're going to do is split it by double quotation, which is one quotation as we explained up there. And the reason that is because there's a single quotation, like there's one here and there's one there, there's one there, there's one there, and what we can do is when we split it by this quotation, we'll have an array of different part of the text here. So what we need to do is look through it. So if we split it by the quotation, we have first this, which is the 0, so the array 0, then we go here, which is 1, then here, which is 2, then here, which is 3, whoops, sorry about that, then here, which is 4, and then right inside here will be the fifth part of the array. So now that we know what place that the actual item name is in this array, then we can just do dot get value and then in brackets 5, and that's going to get the fifth part of this string that has been split and then add it to the list box 1. So that might be a bit confusing for you so far, guys, but you know, this is like something that it's really hard to grasp. It's like if you either understand it or you don't. So just try and go back over it and just see if you can you know, try and figure out what you did wrong if you don't understand it. But let's just debug this anyway to test it out. And you'll see here it has a list of all the items on the home page. And like if we go back to the thing here, where is it? Ah, there it is. And these are all the items that we've picked up in the list box right here. So I hope that gave you guys a better idea of what regex is, or regular expressions. And you're going to come across things like what if you have a full stop in your HTML code and you need that, but then your application thinks okay, it's a full stop, so that means like this be a wildcard here, and then like it won't pick it up. So what you need to do is you need to look at this right here, which is the syntax reference table here. It tells you all about stuff like what about if you have a new line, you can use /n for new line. And where's the one about, I think you just have to put like a / and then a dot, like if you just have a dot. Oh no, here it is. It suppresses the special meaning. So like dot there, if that's in your code, then you just put a / and then put the dot, and then that'll just act as the dot. So yeah guys, that was just a tutorial on regex. I pretty rushed it a little bit, but you know, it's simple really. As when you understand it, you'll think, well, there's not really much to it. It's simple to understand, but it's just about getting it in the first place. And I hope you guys understood the tutorial, and I pretty much just talked the whole way through it, which probably get like you guys probably got a bit bored, but yeah, this is just, it's really useful, Regex. It's really fun to play around with, and you can go on to do other stuff with it, create something to take emails, some web pages and stuff. And yeah, you should look up other stuff on it. I'll leave some links like to this in the description. And any questions about Regex, just PM me and I'll answer. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and please leave a comment on the video, rate the video, subscribe, and check out the website for more information.